Hi guys, hope everybody is doing really well. This is the Guess the Price tool haul reveal. So this is what I ended up paying for all this load of junk. So let's go through it and have a look. So there wasn't too much buyer's remorse with this lot, but there was one item and I did have a lot of buyer's remorse. In fact, I felt physically sick when I bought it, when I received it. And it was this rather cool, really cool retro hammer. Because when I got it, it had a chip in it, and the rust is pretty poor, and it's gonna. I don't know how you'd get the rust out without damaging that rubber seal. I've no idea, but the chrome's gone. But it's also a very cool item though, even still. It's been marked by somebody. So I saw this with probably about an hour to go, and it was on £9, and I bid £65. Thinking, well, I just put a big bid on it because I thought it's Starrett. I don't know if anyone saw that it's Starrett because the woman didn't put in the description it was Starrett. She just put in the description hammer, but when I looked at it, it said Starrett. So I bid £64.20 for this little hammer. I won it for £64.20. I thought, wow, that was a high price. Anyway, I paid, and then after paying, I googled it, and it was £63 brand new in a red box, all chromed up from Starrett. So I thought, that's not the best. And then when I got it, it had a chip in it. So I said to the woman, I said, the glass is chipped, the condition is not as good as the pictures I thought it was because it was quite blurry. I would like to return it. And she said, what about a partial refund? So I said it'd have to be substantial because I think it's only worth about £15, to be honest. And they said, yeah, sure, £15, you can have it for that. So I said, well, actually, just give me £40 back. So I paid £24.20 because I think that's a good price for them. I mean, it's 1/3 of the cost of it new, but it's in poor condition and it's been marked and it's got a lot of issues. So I think that's fair for both sides. So they agreed with that. So I thought at £24.20, I thought it was okay. Some of you may remember the backhoe. I've cleaned that up. I've given that a little bit of a wax and a clean up. This is a backhoe 85, very rare and in quite good condition, not too bashed up on the edges, which is always nice. This is lovely condition. So it's got a bit of a gouge just out here. So I ended up winning that one for £51 just for this one. And the set of 3 I ended up winning for £52. With this is also the same. Nice and running smooth now, all cleaned out. I've had a wire wheel on it, and that will help finish out my one side of my backhoe display board. They came with an 8-inch and a 6-inch as well, but that's neither here nor there. But these two are very cool. So basically were £50 each, which I think is very reasonable. The most expensive item was a bidding war, was this one, which was a backhoe 133, but in absolutely new old stock condition, absolutely sharp. I mean, I did buy a really nice one recently, which I've just done a swap with Nash, but this one is even better. And I didn't think that was possible when I got the one I swapped with Nash. But this one is really fantastic, really sharp. And I think this is new old stock, and I think other people thought the same as well, because I actually paid £96 for this on bids. There was about 30 people put a bid in on that. It was a bit of a bidding war, but I don't regret it because it's a nice item, and you never regret buying nice items. We've got this little tool store token. That was the cheapest item, and I bet most of you have guessed that. That was £3.80. I just thought it was a little bit cool, so that's the reason why I went for that. We got this Jaguar 4-inch spanner, and I actually paid £51 for this, which was the exact same price as I paid for that very early offset 85-inch, 18-inch backhoe. Can you believe that? And this was on bids as well, £51. So it shows you, doesn't it? Size doesn't always matter, and it's a reasonably modern one, but yeah, very cool nonetheless. So I thought, why not? We've got this laminated type wrench, which is kind of got an unusual neck. It looks very primitive, very early. It's split there. I just like the look of it. I just thought it was kind of interesting. So this one I paid £11.80 for this unusual laminated wrench. I'm not sure of the age of it, but I'm suspecting it might be quite early because of how primitive it is. It does have, I don't know if you can see there, it says Pat number, but I can't really make it out, but I just thought it was cool, so I went for that. So that was £11.80. And then the Democrat wrench, which is at the moment is solid, needs to be cleaned up, but it's in not bad condition. It just needs plenty of cleaning. That was £8.60. So about $10 for that one, and I thought that was quite a nice little wrench for $10. I was happy with that. And I think this item here was the two Yale padlocks. So I thought it was kind of cool. I've already got this one off my friend Jack, but this one is new to me, the little brass Yale. So I paid £10 for those, so £5 each. And then the last two items are these of two different sellers listed. I've never seen them before, and then two sellers had virtually the same tool, but they are different sizes. This 5/8, this 7/16, ½ inch, and then 9/16. So the two different wrenches, excellent condition. Scoutcrafter pointed out in his comments that the beryllium tools always seem to be in excellent condition, and he's right. I haven't seen a worn out one yet. I don't think they were used that much in anger, but you needed them when you needed them, kind of thing. So which one do you think I paid more for, the polished or the unpolished? Which one? Right, well, I'll put you out of your misery. This one was actually more expensive, the unpolished one. I actually paid £13.80, and this one I paid £12. So basically it was £25 or about $30 for the two. I think that's fair. I think they're kind of groovy looking. So that's the reason why I went for those. So there's some really cool items amongst here. A few of you have said that the hammer's their favourite, and I don't blame you, because I remember when I was a kid, people used to say, go get a glass hammer off your mum, bring it back, and you'd run and say, Mum, Dad sent me for a glass hammer. I only wish I had this to return him back with. But anyway, this is kind of cool. So my favourite item of all these items, I would have to say, is this 133. I just think to get one in this kind of condition, in this kind of age, this is like virtually 100 years old. This is 100 years old or 90 years old, and the condition of it is outstanding. So for me, that's the star. But there's some interesting items here, no doubt. So basically, the total value of all these items together, all these different items I've picked up, was £334.20. And the closest winner was Resto Rob, who's on a bit of a run recently. He guessed £327. So fantastic guess, well done to Rob. So let's all give Rob a round of applause. So well done, Rob. That was a fantastic guess, mate. And you were only, what were you off? So 34 to 27. So you were basically, you were 7 off. £7.20 off. That was a fantastic guess. So you're getting two stars, mate. I mean, you're racing in the lead, you are. Well done, mate. So that's fantastic. So let's move on to the next one. Now, everybody remembers the big anvil, the pig anvil. I don't need to shift it to move it. It was a big anvil, and obviously it had a horn on both ends, but it had the squared horn. I'll insert a picture now. So I bid on that, and every time I bid, I got outbid by the same person, and I bid again, I got outbid, I got bid again, I got outbid, and I should wait till the end, but I've got no memory on it, and I'd end up losing it, and I don't know how to bid at the end like everybody else does. So I kept bidding, and anyway, I ended up winning the anvil for £331, which I thought was not a bad price for it, really, if you ask me. I mean, it's kind of the money. It's not cheap and it's not expensive, but when I went to pick up the item from the seller, because it was collection only, I said to the guy, I said, I don't think items which are decent should go for low money because they're worth it. You know, at the end of the day, there's the seller is in the equation as well. I mean, it's nice to get a bargain, but if it's really worth more, you should really pay it, to be honest, because the sellers, you know, the seller's losing out if it goes too cheap. So I was happy to pay 331, and we had an amazing guess, very very close. So we've got and it was who guessed £325. That was Richard. So well done, Richard. Let's all give Richard a round of applause. So well done, Richard, again. That was a fantastic guess. So not quite perfect, but very, very close. So Richard, you're back on the board with Rob as well. Some fantastic guesses today, actually. What was that? You were 6 out, Richard? That's not bad. £6 out. That's really accurate guessing, mate. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody who watches my dribble. Everybody who had a guess and took part. Well done to Richard and Rob for their quite outstanding guesses. Thanks for everyone for watching. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye.